is about as close as I can get to walking through the tunnel to enter KAGJAK Field, which would be my garage, which as you can see is a big mess right now. So what we would do is we'd come through the garage and walk out the back door, and boom, there's KAGJAK Field right there. That's the outfield, right field wall, and then pitcher's mound and home plate. Real quick, I'll go through some of the quirks of KAGJAK Field. One is Darth Vader in the window. I'm a huge Star Wars fan and never made a secret of that. We gave Darth Vader a wiffle ball bat instead of a lightsaber, though. We gave him a red wiffle ball bat because, you know, lightsaber's red. And then here's the KAGJAK Field sign that my sister-in-law made. KAGJAK Field is named after my nephews. It's Kyle, Adam, Gracie, Jaden, Alex, Keegan Field. As you can see, I have labeled all the home run distances right down the line. It's 30 feet, there's 80 feet from home plate. And we'll quick show you right down the line. That's 80 feet away. We have the foul line all the way up. And then there's the foul pole, of course. One of my proud moments of the field. We had that pole in the basement, and we spray painted it yellow, looked like a foul pole. My brother-in-law concocted this device. Now, this is one of the quirks of KAGJAK Field. Here you see the garage sticks out a little bit, and if you look down onto the warning track, the part of the garage hangs over the field about a triangle foot. You know, you've heard of a square foot? That's a triangle foot. Well, I'll zoom in and try to get that. See that line up there, that tape? If you hit the ball to the right of that, and that little like a foot triangle, that's a home run. And that's only 63 feet away from home plate. So that's the shortest part of the field, but you only got a foot of fair territory there. So that's one of the fun quirks of KAGJAK Field. And then, you know, most home run fences have a yellow line at the top of them. Well, KAGJAK Field has green tape along the gutters, and then it comes down the house where it's 90 feet away where the house meets the deck. That's the furthest home run part of the field. And we got our busted up American flag, and then the green line continues over the deck, so over the deck's a home run. And the deck comes to the flagpole, which doesn't have a flag on it right now. But then it's connected, and then it goes up above the volleyball net. So we went with green paint because the volleyball nets have green on the top. And there's obviously, every field has advertising in the outfield, and on our right field wall we have the WCMF signs. And then the volleyball net goes into the fair tree and the right field line. And then if it hits the tree, it's a fair ball, but it has to be above the green line there, this green line right here, for it to be a home run. Now this is where controversy comes into KAGJAK Field, because these leaves hang over into fair territory a good 15 to 20 feet. And that's 75 feet down the line as it is, so that's pretty short. Now, like I said, it had to be over the line to be over the house where the green paint is, or the green tape, over the deck, or over the volleyball net, or over the line on the tree. Now, if you were to hit you want to know how you hit a single. Over here we have the single line. So there's no button because there's no catching, so the ball has to come up to this line, which is a few feet away from the home plate circle, as you can see. Now, in order for it to be a fair ball, it has to come up into this line between, you know, the fair and foul lines. Now, anything that hits safely is a single. Anything that rolls to the house, deck, or volleyball net is a double. Anything that hits the house, deck, or volleyball net in the air is a triple. So there's no base running for us fatties who can't take too much of it. And then, obviously, I think it was Pac Bell Park in San Francisco. Well, I think it used to be, but anyway, here's the Coke bottle in the outfield of KAGJAK Field. That's a fun target. And Tommy told you about the chimney being marked off. Well, there's the chimney. I know it doesn't make me the coolest guy in the world, but I don't give a shit, you know. So that's supposed to be 75 feet. That black sign is supposed to have 75 feet written on there. But yeah, I put a lot of work in. You know, I put so much work in this field that when I first put it up, I don't have cornfields to come out, but Shoeless Joe Jackson actually walked out of there. Actually, not Shoeless Joe Jackson, it was Ray Liotta. But, you know, that's what I can't afford the real Shoeless Joe, so you just had to deal with broke down Ray Liotta. All right. And here is KAGJAK Field from the upper deck, or as I like to say, the roof of my house, or as others I like to say. And there's the outfield, and the deck, and the home run fence, foul pole. Oh yeah, I forgot about the lights. Tommy teased me because I had lights. It doesn't take many to light up the field. Wiffle ball doesn't take a lot of ground. So, I don't know if you can see, there's one way up in the tree up there. There's the rope that we used to get it up there. And then there's also one up in this tree right there. So, we got it covered. We keep KAGJAK Field illuminated at night. So what I did was I had a sidewalk here, and it was, you know, like a regular gray sidewalk. And this is where people thought I took it a little too far. I tried to match the paint up with the warning track. I thought I did a pretty good job, but right there I think is a better example of how I matched up the color. But yeah, that's where people think I went a little too far. And here's the foul pole, and a shot looking right down the foul pole to the corner. There's my cat Butters. Whenever he's named after the South Park character. Whenever we play, the cats will sit out there and they'll watch us hit balls off the windows. Yeah, that's KAGJAK Field. I got my buddies coming over, so we're gonna play some ball, and maybe I'll give you some footage of that. All right, peace.